This is the second module of this lesson on ponds. This module is mainly on artificial ponds. Here, we shall give you the basics of some of these artificial ponds you could set up for your production. There are various materials used in the world to make these artificial compartments to hold a body of water. But with regards to Nigeria, where we are now, the following are a few you will see often with farmers. These materials could be concrete, rubber or plastic, fiber, wooden and tarpaulin, and so on. The first artificial pond we shall be discussing is one made from concrete. The concrete pond. The concrete pond is also called the homestead pond. This is because many people in Nigeria situate their concrete ponds at the back or beside their living houses. To select a site for a concrete pond, or generally for all artificial ponds, it must be a spot that is not too direct to the sunlight. Pick a spot with partial shades to help cool the temperature of the pond environment at all times. For instance, the shade the back of a house or the side can provide. The following are few points to note about concrete pond construction. 1. Most homestead ponds are constructed with bricks, because of the high cost of casting a full concrete structure. This means despite the fact that the use of bricks can be enough, an investor with enough capital can use a full concrete structure without blocks or bricks. 2. Ensure that the desired site is cleared and well pegged out to the desired size. 3. Dig up the perimeter length to accommodate 1 or 2 coaches of blocks to reaching the ground level, and ensure that the floor is adequately concreted. 4. During the setup, all hollow parts of the blocks must be filled with concrete. 5. 4 to 5 coaches of blocks above ground level is ideal for fish raising. Use cement, sand, and gravel mixed in the ratio 1:4 respectively with water. The pond floor should be well concreted to a thickness between 7.5 cm to 10 cm. 6. Plaster the wall to about 5 cm thickness using cement. Sand mixed in the ratio of 1 bag of cement to 6 tabs of sand. 7. The 4 corners of the pond must be well reinforced. Pillar may be built, as these are likely areas where leaks can develop. 8. Pipes for draining and overflow can be installed to drain and prevent overflow after a heavy rainfall. 9. The usage of tiles in the pond is not necessary, as it may get too slippery during fish harvesting. People only use tiles for reinforcement and beauty. The second artificial pond we shall be talking about is the rubber pond or plastic pond. The rubber pond is also an artificial pond made of rubber. Most rubber ponds are made directly from the factory as a pond for stocking fish, and not just any water tank cut into two. They come in different sizes and shapes. Their prices are in variance in accordance to their sizes and liters of water they can contain. There is 500 liters rubber pond. Some are 1,000 to 2,000 to 5,000 liters pond. Installation. It is very easy to install and can be easily disconnected for relocation. Most people consider this type of pond when their site is rented. Using water pipes, you are to bring in an inlet for filling the pond with water and also create an outlet for draining water. The fiber tank is a third artificial pond we will discuss. This is also an artificial pond made of fiber material. It is easy to relocate like the rubber pond, and its installation is also the same with the rubber pond. Number 4. The wooden pond. As the name implies, wooden ponds are made up of wood. The question thereof is, can wood hold water? No, but a thick trampoline is used for the inner part of the pond for holding the water. This means any pond having trampoline can be shaped out or held down with iron or wood. It's advisable not to make your wooden pond so large, maybe only to the capacity of about 2,000 to 3,000 liters of water. This is because the larger it gets, the more you will need to reinforce the wood against the heaviness of the water. The force and heaviness of the water can crack open the wood and break the pond completely. It can be relocated also, and during installation, an inlet and outlet are to be made for bringing in water and draining water respectively. And finally, we shall be talking about a pond that operates at a machine called the water recirculatory system. This is a highly intensive and scientific culture system where the same water is constantly recycled after being reinvigorated through biofilter and sedimentation units. In this system, the cost of feeding and the risk involved is very high due to the high fish stocking density, and thus increases susceptibility to diseases and dissolved oxygen shortage. The system also involves constant dependency on electricity, either through power holding companies or by using generators and very functional pumping machine. The need for medication is equally very high. Because of the high cost of production, an operator is forced to fetch a higher price in order to make the fish farming economically feasible. The operator equally needs to be technically sound to effectively run the pond. For a developing nation like Nigeria, where public power supply could not be guaranteed, the system is not economically advisable. And that is that, talking about artificial pond. Our next module shall be on earthen ponds.